out there. You really have to go. The trees are stunning. It's right on this this lake called Pigeon Lake. And there's all these little cottages out there, and it's so stunning.
You know what? The closest thing I've got to foliage lately is High Park.
Well, it's
been
not
a little
bad.
busy,
Yeah. I brought something for you.
What'd you bring?
I thought you might like it.
Uh-huh.
It's chocolatey. And it's full of sugar.
Ooh, no, I'm off the carbs. Thank you.
Come on, off the carbs.
Gotta watch the girlish figure.
Girlish figure.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
come
take them
on.
home to Charlie. You'll love them.
I'm not gonna take these home to Charlie. Are you kidding? You can't have all the sugar. Speaking of Charlie, we need to have a talk.
Oh, Johnny.
How you doing, Brenda?
Oh, well, all right. How about you?
You know, been better. Went and visited Granny down there in the
Oh,
hospital
how's she
today.
doing?
Oh, she's hooked up to every machine you could imagine. She looks like a robot, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I'm the only one
that's
going
terrible.
and visiting her anymore anyways. Everybody's just waiting for her to die. It's
Oh,
depressing. It's
that's
completely
terrible.
depressing.
You go through life and that's how it ends, eh?
Oh, jeez.
You know what you need? A little levity.
Hey?
Yeah, levity. Laughter.
Oh, yeah. No,
Maybe some good old-fashioned air farce.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
That,
That'd be nice.
yeah, it's good, eh?
Yeah, it's a funny show.
It is.
That's a funny show. Yeah, they really make it easier for you to understand. They really spell it out for you. I
Oh,
like that.
God. You know, Doug and I, we used to always watch it, and we loved it because we could predict the jokes.
Yeah.
And it was so comforting. It was like wearing an old sweater.
Yeah, it is like
You know?
that for sure. For sure. How you doing there, Brenda?
Oh, little Lukey's principal called me today. I've got to go into the office.
Who's little Lukey?
He's my son, my middle son.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for
Luke.
caring.
Well, he's not so little anymore, is he?
Well, no, he's getting into fisticuffs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Scrapping.
Yeah.
That's great.
No, it's not.
How about the rundown? It's a great sort of action adventure, really fun. It's got The Rock in it.
No.
He's the greatest
No.
entertainer in
Veronica
sports.
Guerin?
No.
Why? Kate Blanchett's great. They're saying it's gonna be like an Oscar-winning
It
performance.
sounds like a sleep-inducing performance. I mean, I don't really.
Okay, School of Rock, Jack Black.
Saw it twice.
Oh,
yeah,
he was
awesome.
great in High
He was.
Fidelity.
Okay.
I don't know,
how
sorry.
about, no, there's Good Boy.
Never heard of it.
Talking dog movie. Good for Dales, yeah.
No.
Talking dogs.
Don't know.
They're like talking babies. They're
No,
funny.
that's silly. I don't want to know.
Okay. Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, no.
Why not?
You know where my farmhouse is? It's dark, and no.
Right.
Too scary.
Yeah. So no.
So no.
Okay.
They're trying to get everybody all keyed up about SARS again.
Oh,
They say it might come back this season.
ever.
Are
Oh,
you
that's
serious?
that's
Yeah.
great. Tell everyone during the winter that SARS is coming
Yeah.
back. Everyone who gets a cold will run to the hospital. I've got
Well,
SARS.
that's
I've
what
got
it
SARS.
is. That's exactly what it is about. It is about the immune system, and people need to do preventive stuff.
You okay?
I'm sorry, I've had hiccups since I woke up this morning,
Oh, no.
Really?
and it's driving me bonkers. I got kicked out of my lecture because I was hiccuping. They said I was distracting.
We know, basically what it is, it's just a muscle spasm. Some air got trapped down there and hit off this muscle spasm that doesn't stop.
No.
Sometimes it goes on for years.
What?
Years?
There's one guy who had it for like about 33 years. Finally one day he just stopped. No reason, no explanation.
Wow.
Died about a week later. You know what you gotta do is you gotta reset it. You gotta like gulp some air or hold your breath.
Hold your
That's
breath.
what they used
I've
to
heard
say.
that.
You just hold your breath.
Just hold your breath so that maybe the spasm will just stop. There you go. Just keep holding it.
Be gone in a minute. Maybe not.
Did I tell you that they came in second in their soccer division?
No.
Yeah, they came in second, so they got these great big silver medals. So he won't take it off. He's wearing it all the time in the bath. I try and get it off. He's like, no, Mom, no, no, no. He's hilarious. And in skateboarding as well, him and his friends. Do you know?
Yeah?
Did he ever tell you about Ernesto and Martin? Oh, they're hilarious, the three of them on their skateboards. He's got his big medal on, you know, he's totally, oh, and there was this thing at school, they do this thing where every week they take one of the kids in the class, and they put them on the door, their picture on the door, and everyone writes nice things about them. They call it Personality of the Week, and it was his week, and all these people wrote nice things about him, about what a good athlete he was, and how kind he was to animals, and this one girl said, oh, he's so cute. I think he's very cute, you know, so he was just all being a little man about it. It was great. He's just so, he's just an incredible kid.
He sure is.
He's just, he's it, you know? Wow. It's nice to be able to talk to you instead of having to talk through lawyers.
Yeah.
Really nice. Feels like a relief.
It does.
You know, Lucas, this thing has really gotten out of control, I think. Out of hand. And I really think that you should consider dropping this lawsuit. There's a lot at stake here.
I can't do that, Julia. There is a lot at stake. I understand that. I can't drop it.
Brenda, all I'm saying is that you should feel proud that you got a son who's not afraid of throwing hands, who's not afraid of getting in a tussle. If I had a son who was like that, I'd be proud. You know?
Proud? No, I don't want him in fights. I mean, I called home and he wouldn't tell me anything about this, right? Yeah. So I have to ask Daniel, and Daniel, thank goodness, told me that Luke is the one who picked the fight in the schoolyard. Yeah, he started picking at some little kid who was in the stamp collecting club.
Oh,
now, what is he picking on a kid like that for? So he just went berserk, starts wailing on him.
So it's sort of like nerds beating up nerds. Well, as far as I'm concerned, let them, kill each other off. No, I'm kidding, but that's terrible.
No, of course it's terrible. And fortunately, the boy wasn't hurt, but that doesn't matter. And so he's picking these fights. Well, he doesn't have a very strong punch, I guess, or whatever.
All he takes after his late great father there, the limp-wristed Dougie.
Doug did have weak wrists.
No disrespect, no disrespect. Nothing worse than a flappy-wristed scrapper. I'm serious.
Well, why would you want to pick on a little stamp collector?
Well, they're cocky.
Are they?
Stamp collectors?
Well, it doesn't matter if they are or not.
Yeah. Well, listen. If your kid needs a technique to help finish off these ne'er-do-well stamp collectors, I got one for him, all right? You familiar with the McLaughlin hammer fist?
I've only heard it in folklore.
See that?
Okay, I got it. Pirates of the Caribbean.
You like you want to see Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah, Johnny Depp.
Oh, because of Johnny Depp. You turned down The Rock, but you'll
no.
go with Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, yeah, it'll be a great movie.
You are filled with surprise. You're an enigma wrapped in a riddle, wrapped in a clue. I can't
Come on, give me a break.
figure you out.
What do you mean?
What other secrets do you have? Huh?
I don't have any other secrets.
No? No?
I'm,
Okay.
I got one. I'm, scared of clowns. So nothing with clowns.
Clowns frighten you?
Yeah, no clown movies.
Wow.
From Poltergeist and Charlie's Angels, it did me in.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you scared of?
Bugs.
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 Okay, no bugs. There
Yeah,
may be a
just
few bugs in
really-
Pirates of the Caribbean, but you'll be okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. What's your middle name? Do you have a middle name?
I do.
And?
Arletta.
Arletta?
Arletta is my grandmother's name.
Oh, it's very beautiful.
Thank you. Yours?
What's next? It's Korean. Sang-il.
Sang-il.
Yeah, Sang-il.
Sang-il.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, got one. Toilet seat up or down?
Oh, well, sorry, if it's at a guy's place, the seat's gotta be up.
Why?
Because it's a courteous thing to do. I mean, men for years have been putting the seat down for the ladies. I think it's time for the ladies to reciprocate and put the seat up for the men.
No. Because out of the 4 functions, I do 2, you do 1 function with seat down. Therefore, 3 out of 4 functions, seat needs to be down.
No, but it's a
Leave
4
it
to 1
down.
ratio.
But it's the resting position.
It's not the resting position can be up.
No, it's not.
Julia, I just don't get how you don't understand, okay? I mean, the first time I met Charlie, I mean, I didn't feel any differently than you would have the day he was born, okay? A parent is a parent.
Come on.
It's as simple as that.
Come on.
What do you mean, come on?
There's a big difference between being, you know, a biological father and actually being, you know, a parent. It's massive. I mean, you're obsessed with this romantic ideal of being a father so that you can sort of, you know, tell your friends like, yeah, I was out with my son. I took him to a movie.
Wait a sec,
you know,
Julia,
I took him to the zoo.
Julia, I'm not obsessed about it at all, okay? I mean, having a kid isn't exactly copacetic with my lifestyle, okay? I'm not doing this out of choice. I can't help the way I feel.
Oh, come on, how you feel. You don't know the first thing about being a parent.
I know how I feel.
Well, you know what? It's more about how he feels and about what he's doing. Do you know what? I come home at the end of a very, very long day, and you know what? Ed is in the driveway. He's still in his business suit. His briefcase is thrown on the front step, and he's playing basketball with Charlie. You know what? He's had a total crap day, and you know what? It doesn't matter. How many nights have you stayed up and rubbed someone's sore tummy? Or how's your long division? You know, you think you could help him out with his long division? Because you know Ed can help him with his long division. Can you do those things? I mean, it's not a walk in a park. It's not just about how you feel, Lucas.
Johnny, I don't want Lukey fighting at all.
No, Brenda, it's not about fighting, all right? The hammer fist is not about fighting. It's about art. It's art.
Fist is art.
It teaches you. You do not teach the fist. If you listen, the fist will teach you. It's martial art philosophy.
Sounds like a bad kung fu episode.
But if he wants to learn, all right, if he wants to learn the hammer fist, he needs to understand that with great power comes great responsibility. All right, and I misused it once. I misused the hammer fist. You know what I did?
No.
I was at this little new fancy restaurant up north, right? And this guy brings me the salad, right? This waiter, right? And first of all, it's got like almonds in it, all right? It's got like pieces of orange in it, which is weird enough.
Yeah, that's nice.
And then it's got these little purple leaves, eh? Purple lettuce or something, eh? And so I ate the purple lettuce, right? And it's poison. It's bitter.
Not.
It's poison, eh?
It's not poison because it's bitter.
And he comes back, he's like, "Sir, how was your salad today?" And at the time, I was really paranoid about being poisoned, eh? I was like, "Why are you trying to poison me? Why are you trying to poison me?" And I hammer fisted him across the face.
Johnny!
And he dropped unconscious right into the food, table broke, all right? But then I realized after the other guy comes up, he's like, "That's not poison, it's radicchio."
Did they charge you? I hope they charged you for that.
No, I took off, eh? I sprinted out of there.
Took off? Johnny, where's the responsibility in that?
There isn't any, that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't do that.
I mean, okay, Maple Leaf Gardens to me is a historic place. Okay, why are you putting in a grocery store when there's one down the street? There's a Dominion. I think it's a Gould and Dalhousie.
Right, but I mean, to their credit, the building's falling apart.
Yeah, but it was a symbol of something. I mean, where's the glory? People are going to be doing price checks on diapers in aisle 5.
I know, but they're gonna try and retain the history.
Well, why don't they make that the new hockey museum?
Exactly.
You know, that's not a bad idea. I mean, I went to the old Forum in Montreal.
What was that like?
Well, it's kind of cheesy. They've turned it into a movie theater.
Christ.
Jeez.
Huh? Did it work? I don't know. Sometimes that works.
Well, I always kind of wanted to be a detective
Really?
or a cop.
Wow.
Yeah, you?
I always wanted to own a comic book store and like deal with rare collectibles and really neat stuff like that.
Wow. So how come you're doing what do you do? I mean, I know kind of what you do, but what do you do exactly every day?
Just an electrical engineer. That's it. It's boring.
No, it's not boring. Like, what exactly are you working on?
No, I mean, just, you know what? You wouldn't understand it. And not to say that, no,
would
it's not,
understand it?
no, it's just, it's really dry.
Look, I was going to be a detective.
Okay, okay.
I would understand.
Look, all right, all right. We work in imaging systems, and that's it. It's just, it's really dry.
No.
Favorite high school song?
Anything by the Police.
What?
Synchronicity.
Synchronicity.
Good album. Yeah, you?
Lionel Richie, hello.
Juliet, you didn't tell me that I was Charlie's father until he was 8, okay? I couldn't be a parent to him. I mean, I just couldn't. You didn't tell me. It's simple. It's...
I wish I'd never told you. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, what was going on in my...
What you were thinking of is doing the right thing, because it's the truth. And or you felt guilty, which is human, and I can accept that too. But Charlie needs to know.
Well, Charlie will know one day, but not when he's 8. What are you expecting him to do with that information exactly?
You know what? When are you gonna tell him, okay? When are you gonna tell him? When he's in puberty and he's got problems with girls and...
I don't know, but I'm not gonna tell him now. It doesn't make any sense to tell him now.
Well, you know what? I can't wait anymore, okay? I've waited 8 years. I'm not gonna wait another 10 till he's 18.
Another way for your son to strengthen his wrists, all right, if he so chooses to accept the path of the hammer fist, all right, is to put himself on his fingertips and on his tippy toes, all right, and underneath his hoo-haws, right, get a nice hot scalding cup of water. So it forces you to keep yourself up, because if you go down, you get scalded.
Yeah.
all right?
Yeah.
So it strengthens your wrists for the hammer fist.
Yeah,
You
you know what?
understand?
That's great, Johnny. Thank you. I
Alright.
don't think I'll have my son scalding himself. And you know what? You have enough to worry about. You've got your shed business and your granny to think about. I wouldn't want to take you away from those things. So, but
Brenda,
thank you.
Brenda, who do you think taught me the hammer fist?
I don't know, in India?
No, Granny McLaughlin. Granny
Really?
McLaughlin. Yes, she did.
I imagined her to be so tiny.
No, she was a very powerful woman. She's a fighter. I'm a fighter. I see it in you, and I know it's an old Lukey there. Okay? And if he wants to accept this path, all right, of spiritual power, all right, he will carry the hammer fist in his heart, in his mind, all right, inside his body. He won't ever have to use it because it's in his soul. You understand?
I guess I just like him to volunteer at church more.
It's just as soon as he opens his mouth and starts speaking, I fall asleep. I fell asleep. This is like, it was the 3rd time I fell asleep. And if I flunk, my dad's gonna kick me out of the house.
Oh, that's serious.
Yeah, it
You're
is serious.
Falling asleep during psychology. Now, Dana, what does that really mean? Is that what you guys talk about?
Such a nerd.
I'm not a nerd. I've just never been before. I don't know. Hey, I think your hiccups have stopped.
No, but... Okay, you said you like Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yes.
This we know. I like the Coen brothers, right? George Clooney, whatever. Intolerable Cruelty?
I don't really like George Clooney. He kind of ruined Batman for me.
No, but it'll be fun. It's just a movie. We can
I
get
know.
popcorn. You can get your nachos. I can have my own popcorn because I don't like sharing.
You don't like sharing popcorn?
No, and maybe, you know, if we're lucky, Lionel Richie will have some music in the soundtrack.
Thanks, Arletta. I'll keep that in mind, Arletta.
That's not fair.
That's not fair at all.
You're
Okay.
pulling that out.
Okay, you know what? Forget it. We don't need to go to a movie. You can't talk during a movie anyway.
Yes, and we need to
So-
solve the problem of the toilet seat, up
Well,
or down.
Then I suggest that we move on and do the silver dinner instead.
Why, Randy Co. What a lovely idea.
Here, I know this very nice Thai food place. If you like Thai
Nope,
food.
I like Thai food.
Good.
Can
Great.
I choose a wine?
Sure. Okay.
Nice.
Lucas, you are a decent, evolved human being. You really, really need to have a look at this. You really need to think about what you're doing here. And not just for yourself, but for Charlie, and how it's going to affect Charlie, and how it's going to affect the relationship between Charlie and Ed, his dad, the man he knows as his dad. Can you imagine thinking for 8 years of your life that your dad is your dad, and then all of a sudden some strange guy walks in and says, "No, I'm your dad." Can you imagine what that would do to yourself, to your life? And what about his relationship with me? I mean, what's he going to think about me? It's going to be so confusing. It's going to turn his whole life upside down, his sense of security. I mean, it's all going to be destroyed. I mean, you need to think about it. If you really, really love him, if you love Charlie, you won't do this.
How dare you? How dare you threaten me with love? Okay, you are the one that needs to take responsibility. You are the one who needs to stop lying, living in fear, okay? Because I didn't do this alone. This is just as much your fault as mine, except I want to tell the truth.
You want to tell the truth? Would you like to hear the truth? Well, here's the truth. You are irresponsible and selfish, and you are not fit to be a father. You couldn't even take care of a plant, never mind trying to take care of a son. Come on. I mean, let's be realistic here. And you know what else? I'm going to make sure that the judge knows that. I'm going to make sure that the judge knows all about your truths, Lucas. How do you like that? My son will never, ever be your son. So don't even think about it. You know what? Get stuffed. I'll see you around.
Son already is my son.